Good morning. It's Friday the 30th of May 2025 and today I am in the Blackdown Hills. How are we doing? Well, the Blackdown Hills then, an area that I do not know at all. So, the Blackdown Hills lie on the Somerset Devon border. I've only come here very briefly once, a few years ago. It was when I was visiting Mum in Weston-super-Mare. I remember she had an appointment in Taunton one particular day. So I dropped her off in Taunton and I thought, well, she's going to be there for several hours. I thought, well, let's come to the Blackdown Hills, which was not far away from Taunton. So it was very much a whistle-stop tour. It was a wet day, so I saw bits and bobs of it, but I didn't really explore it properly. So today I am doing my first proper walk in this stunning area, so I'm really looking forward to exploring it. Oh wow. And this is what I call a very good start to the day. Look at that. Fantastic. So this viewpoint is on a place called Staple Hill. And apparently Staple Hill is the highest point in the Blackdown Hills. So I'm looking across towards Taunton. And then I'm looking across towards the Quantock Hills, and you might just be able to see Exmoor in the background. Can't see the Bristol Channel from here, but that is still some view. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, well, I better crack on. I'm just doing a short walk around Staple Hill this morning, and then I'm doing another walk a bit later on, so I'm actually doing two short walks today. So, the Blackdown Hills, they were designated as an area of outstanding natural beauty in 1991. Of course, as of 2023, all areas of outstanding natural beauty were renamed to national landscapes. So, in Somerset, you've got the Mendip Hills National Landscape, you've got the Quantock Hills National Landscape, and you've got the Blackdown Hills National Landscape. But lots of people go to the Mendip Hills, lots of people go to the Quantock Hills, lots of people talk about those places, but I have never heard anybody talk about the Blackdown Hills. It's another national landscape, so why is it less heard of? Why is it less talked about? Answers on a postcard, please. So I just thought, well, I've never really been to this area, apart from one flying visit, as I said earlier. So I just thought it would be nice to see what the Blackdown Hills has to offer, because I don't know this area at all. It's very exciting to be exploring a new area for a change. So I just want to see what the area has to offer. And so far, what I've seen, I'm liking it. So can only get better from here on. Okay, so I've just checked the map and I go along here to the left. Very exciting. Mount Fancy Farm Reserve. Okay. Oh, two gates close together. Oh, if I can open this one. I can get my arm around the damn thing. Got it. Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. For the next 3/4 of a mile, it was a very pleasant walk as I headed west, slowly curving to the right in a northbound direction. Back into the woods now, and I think I start to climb up again. So these woods are marked on the map as Staple Hill Plantations. Yeah, very pleasant indeed. Okay, a junction, so I've got to decide where to go. Well, I know where I'm going. I'm going left up there, so let's go then. So I'm starting to head uphill and double back the way I came, really. Just to clear something up whilst I'm here, a few people in the past have actually asked me how I always manage to find my way around places, because I never seem to look at a map. Well, I do look at a map. I've just checked it, but I just don't necessarily film myself checking the map. You have to remember that when I'm out walking, although I do film my walks, I don't necessarily film every single thing I do on my walks. So yeah, certainly when I stop to check the maps, I don't normally stop to do that. I just film bits and bobs here and there, because otherwise I'd end up with so much footage, I'd end up putting most of it on the cutting room floor. So I just try to take the shots that I need to take now, mainly because, particularly with this new DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera, when you're filming in 4K, the file sizes are huge. So I try to film as little as I possibly can, really. But yeah, I'm always checking the maps. You just don't always see it. My way is that way, back towards Staple Hill car park, because that's where my car is. But I'm just going to take a quick detour up here, because according to the map, the trig point is just up here. I don't know how accessible it is, because there doesn't appear to be any paths that go to it, but I'll see if I can find it anyway. I think I can just make it out through the trees here. Here we are then. The trig point on the top of Staple Hill. So Staple Hill at the summit is 315 metres above sea level. So that means I'm now officially on the highest point of Staple Hill, and also the highest point of the Blackdown Hills. Fantastic. Well, it wasn't too difficult to find, actually, even though there's no proper path to it as such. So anyway, I'll just retrace my steps to that signpost that said Staple Hill car park, and I'll make my way back to my car. Having gone back to the signpost, I turned right to follow the track, which would take me back to the car park. Okay, so I'm nearly back at the Staple Hill car park now. So just walk back down here and my car's waiting for me. So I'm just going to get in my car now. I'll drive a short distance along the main road and then I'll start walk 2 for today. Well, I've arrived at the start of my second walk now. Welcome to Castle Neroche. Take a step back in history to discover the intriguing remains of Castle Neroche. Meander along woodland tracks and explore the forest to find stunning views and ancient landscapes. Castle Neroche is not just a historic site, it is a working woodland. The trees produce high quality, sustainably grown timber and provide valuable habitat for many flora and fauna. The name Neroche derives from the Old English nera, meaning nearer, and rechich, meaning a place where hunting dogs were kept. This name first appeared in 1235, but in earlier centuries, the hilltop was known as Non-metropolitan, which survives in the local place name of Donnet. Wow, another viewpoint. Lovely. Another view over towards Taunton and the Quantocks. Yeah, fantastic. Well, there's a group of other people here sat on the bench here, so I won't hang around, but I managed to see the view anyway. How fantastic. Right, let's have a look around here then. The earthworks you see around you are the remnants of hundreds of years of human activity. This defensible hilltop has always been iconic within the landscape and remains so today. Well, there's a lot of information on this board, so I won't read all of that, so I'll just carry on and do my walk. Yes, let's see more of the Blackdown Hills. So all this, you can see where the old Motte and Bailey was. Look at that, very dramatic. Yeah. This is more like it. This is another viewpoint. Wow, look at that. Better still, I've got this viewpoint to myself. Fantastic, look at that. So I'm probably looking over towards Staple Hill now from here. That's where I was earlier then. Yeah. Wow. The Blackdown Hills. Okay, well, I'll press on with my walk then. Okay, well, I'm not actually where I hope to be. I should be up there somewhere, but I cannot find the footpath that is marked on the map. This is another occasion where I'm looking on the map, but it does not match what is actually here. So this footpath that I'm walking on now isn't even marked on the map. But yeah, I've been walking backwards and forwards around there for a while, and I just thought, oh, I'm getting a bit sick of this now. So I've decided to just follow this path, which isn't on the map anyway. But I'm sure if I carry on along here, I will join a path that is on the map. So, as I always say, you never know what each day is going to bring, but never mind, I'll get there. Right, well, if you excuse the pun, I am back on track. Oh, I don't know what on earth happened there, but I just could not find the paths that were marked on the map. And I just didn't want to spend the rest of the day fanning around trying to find the correct way. So I came the way I did anyway, so I found my way onto this track, which is part of the route that I planned anyway. But unfortunately, I've actually cut out part of the route that I wanted to do. I was hoping to do a loop further around that way. But as I say, I just didn't want to be spending all of my time messing around trying to find the right path. So I'm here now, so hopefully I should be okay for the rest of the day. Oh, I can hear somebody whistling. Anyway, it would be very tempting to take the track that goes up to Castle Neroche car park. But I'm going to carry on this way, and hopefully I should be able to continue along the route that is on the map, so we shall see. Okay, so, yep, so I just follow this track up here now, so all being well, it should be fairly straightforward, although I don't want to speak too soon. As I continued on, I was glad to find that I had no more problems with following the correct route. After a while, my track led to the edge of the wood again, where I would be turning off right to begin climbing up once more. Okay, another wonderful view. Look at that. It's nice to see some new views for once, rather than places that I've revisited and seeing views that I've seen before. Not that there's any problem with that, but it's just nice to come somewhere new for a change and see brand new views. Wow. I'm really enjoying my first day in the Blackdown Hills. Okay, the last stretch of the walk now then, as I head back towards Castle Neroche. Aha. Well, even though the waymark is pointing that way, I'm going up this way, because this should take me straight back to the car park. See, I've got the OS Maps app open here now. You can see I'm actually checking the map this time. So yeah, I'm definitely heading the right way. So I'm walking amongst the Motte and Bailey again of Castle Neroche. Yeah, really interesting. Okay, well, I think now that I've managed that steep climb, I should be very near the car park again, so just along here. look at this. A swing. Ah. Well, I won't try and sit on that myself, I'll probably break the damn thing. Ah, that's nice anyway. So that was Castle Neroche. Fantastic. Okay, well, I'm back at the car park now, so that's my walk to today finished. So that was a nice couple of short walks today. It was a bit disappointing that I had to cut this route a bit short because I couldn't find the paths, but never mind, it was lovely anyway. But I've really enjoyed my day in the Blackdown Hills. As I say, it's an area I don't know at all. So that's not the end of it. I will be coming back to the Blackdown Hills again, hopefully tomorrow, because I've got one more day at Mum's tomorrow in Weston. So it was about a 33 mile trip today from Weston to Staple Hill. So not far away, and it took about 45 to 50 minutes. So yeah, not a long drive back at all really. So I'll try and come back down this way again tomorrow before I go home on Sunday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to exploring more of the Blackdown Hills.